do that entirely. But say you are a nurse and you've gone through this project and now you are creating software solutions for the nursing community or the nursing industry, of course, you can extend your contract with us. The jobs are global. Some are from our partners. Of course, we've placed people at Google, we've placed people at Amazon, we've placed some at Africa's Online, Africa's Talking, and so on and so forth. So these are not your usual online jobs that you see, I don't know, data entry, that are gig based. You bid for jobs and you're someone in, you know, Australia is asking you to edit for him, I don't know, a PowerPoint document and pays you $20, $40 more. These are high paying software development jobs. You're probably going to be paid upwards of, I don't know, you can Google the rate of a full stack developer, but if you know how much full stack developers are paid in Nairobi, I think you can see for yourself how much the jobs that we are offering are going to pay. So we've put in a lot of resources. Number one, you're going to be paid a stipend during the 18-month period when we'll be training you. That stipend is just to cut off your basic needs. You can use that as transport to and from Lakehead because it'll require you to be here every single day. Well, not every single day, but most of the time because it's peer-to-peer learning as well. We can't do this online. Of course, we've purchased laptops. We have 100 laptops that arrived last 2 or 3 weeks. Like I told you, construction is going on at the site where you guys will be conducting a training. And we are putting in a lot of resources. Of course, I think from next week, you'll see us do things with on media. We've been to radio, we've been to TV, and so on and so forth. So that's the long and short of it. But before I open this to questions, I'd like just to take you through this website. So you do not need any prior qualifications. So long as you're over 18, you are good to go. You can play the games and qualify for the next bits. So no degrees, no application fees. No one is going to ask you, what's your prior knowledge? No, it's us trying to reach to as many young people as possible. So like I said, step one is you play the 90-minute online games, which I think some of you have tried. Game one is to test your memory. Game two is to test your logical skills. And then step two, invite the best performers in those games to register for 4 weeks in-person intense selection event. We call it the piscine. The piscine is basically where we see if you can sink or swim. Piscine is a French term, so you take, let's say, babies, and then you throw them in a swimming pool and you see which baby can sink or which baby can swim, and then the ones who can swim get to move to the next level. Sorry to use that analogy. It isn't right. It's murdering babies is not a good thing. Then step three, you become a trainee and you follow the 2-year induction training based on our peer-to-peer learning experience. And then you become a talent with a guaranteed contract employment for 3 years or more with our global talent agency. There are so many career paths that you can take. So we are going to teach you all of this, and then you'll decide which part you're interested in or which area you want to pursue. There's, of course, artificial intelligence, there's video games, blockchain, cybersecurity and DevOps, mobile app, data engineering. So again, I'm sure you're aware of some of this or you've heard what some of these roles are. The future of software development and full stack development and Africa as a whole when it comes to tech lies in blockchain technologies, healthcare, banking, and so on and so forth. Artificial intelligence, of course, right now, things like ChatGPT, you can build solutions that help corporates do their works better. Where I used to work, like I mentioned, Canada introduced an AI solution that would help staff, do copy, come up with basic designs, come up with, ideas and programs. It helped the staff work more efficiently. So maybe you want to build something like that for, say, the education industry if you are learning education right now, or if you're a teacher and you want to change your careers. Video games, of course, I'm sure you people know what those are: cybersecurity and DevOps. Juzi we were attacked by a neighboring country because tulirusha mdomo, and they got angry and they sent attackers to attack our systems. So your work could be, to help us build solutions that keep us safe. And of course, mobile and web app development. You guys use mobile phones and you use web apps all the time. So solutions towards those, and then data engineering, just looking at large big data and gaining insights from those data. So it's for everyone, like I've told you. If you're an early career starter, or you want to switch careers, or you're an experienced professional, that's entirely you're welcome. Of course, the benefits, like I told you, it's tuition free. We are not going to ask you for any cent. We are not like is it was in the issue where they ask people to pay. So I don't know, like happy and so on and so forth. No one is going to ask you for a cent to apply to this program. No one is going to ask you for a cent. All throughout the program, it is tuition free. Our partners have already taken care of this, so you have nothing to worry about. You have a guaranteed job as well. It's 100% guaranteed by local and global top hiring talent agencies. And then during your study, you'll be paid to study. There's a stipend, like I mentioned, which you'll be given. And of course, you have about 100,000 digital peers who have gone through this program and are working in these organizations globally. Like I mentioned, graduates get starting salary 30% above the market rate, and then, you know, the amount of knowledge you're going to give you, you'll be better than a degree holder in the same topic. Those are our partners there. You can see them. And then, of course, I'd want you to read through the frequently asked questions in your own time. So we'll open this to you guys, and any feedback and any questions that you might have for me. I have been speaking for what, 20 minutes straight? So I'm going to open this to discussions, and if you guys want to ask me questions. But before I do that, of course, I'm sure you guys have interacted with this platform where you apply to Zone01. Of course, there's an email and username and a password that you need to create after registering, and then the two games that we mentioned about. One is to test your memory, the other one is to test your logical skills. Those are the two biggest tools and assets that you're going to need during your training period. So I'm going to open this to questions, so discussions. Always you can share them on chat. So yeah, thank you. Anyone with any questions? So in the chat, I'm being asked how long should the program take? So cumulatively, the program is 5 years. And the reason why I'm saying cumulatively, it's because there's the 1 month pacing session where we just check in with you after you've played the games. And then there's a 2-year training period where you are trained to become full stack developer. And then there's a 3-year period where you are given a guaranteed contract. Of course, after that, now you can decide to extend your contract with us, or you can decide to go your own way and do something else. But cumulatively, when you get into the program, you have 5 years to complete your Zone01 journey. at least 5 years. I mean, you can extend it for as long as you want, but it's 5 years. Is the program only based in Kisumu? Yes, it is for now because Kisumu County and Lake Hub are located in Kisumu. So Lake Hub is the implementing partner. We are in Kisumu, and Kisumu County are supporting. It's a logistics and supporting partner. So unless other counties ask us to come to their um, regions and set up shop, of course we are open to that. But yeah, right now the program is only in Kisumu. The jobs offered after the training will be remote jobs or placement will be at company offices. Again, now this will depend on their employer. Of course, there are employers who allow working remotely, and of course, you can work from anywhere. There are employers who might ask you to go to their HQ or work on their branches, and that would be entirely up to you and your employer to decide the modalities of working, either whether you're working from home or working remotely or in person. Um, that depends job by job and by which employer. How frequently will be how frequently will we be having these sessions every Saturday? No. So Frank Silla asked me to have this session with you guys today. I'm on my way to church actually. I'm a Seventh Day Adventist, so I just decided, to slot in an hour and a half for you guys before I go to church. But this is the only session that I'm holding right now. We will not have these sessions every Saturday. But I'm available on weekdays if you guys want more sessions where I could talk to you guys about Zone01. Of course, you can organize that. It's just that this week was tight and felt that I'd sacrifice my Saturday morning so that at least I speak to you guys. The model of training you said is physical. Is it at Kisumu? Again, I think I've answered that repeatedly. It is physical. You'll have to be here in person. And by here, I mean Kisumu. So, yeah, and I've explained why. So, if you feel that it is the program for you, then you want to pursue it, then you're always welcome to come to Kisumu. If you're a university student currently on session, can you multitask? I don't know. Can you multitask? That's entirely up to you. You'll decide. But what I want to say about the program is that it is intense. It requires you to be here physically. It is peer-to-peer learning. And I mean, if your university classes are remote, then you can always, take the classes remotely. But that's entirely up to you. If you think you can multitask, okay. If you cannot multitask, then you know it's difficult for you to go through Zone01 while doing another job or you know being engaged somewhere else. I tell you that for a fact. It's very intense. It's very engaging. So you'll decide what you want to do. Um, yeah. So let me just see some questions here that you guys asked me. Could you touch on accommodation options available if one decides to relocate to Kisumu? Yeah, there are accommodation options available. In fact, I've relocated to Kisumu in the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks actually. So I've been looking for a house to stay in. Houses in Kisumu are fairly affordable. It depends. A bed sitter could be about what, 4,000, 5,000 shillings a month. You can transport Of course, I can't tell you what that will be based on the recent fuel price increments, but you know, the stipend that will give you should cover that. What certificate will you attain? Diploma? No, this is not a school. Like I mentioned, this is a job. So you are not going to be given any certificates. And either way, jobs in tech, it's what you know. No, nobody, you are rarely asked about your certificates and your qualifications and all that. It's what you know. So schools and learning institutions give out certificates or diplomas. We are not a school. This is an employment. You'll be given an employment letter and contracts and things of that sort. And if you decide to go, of course, the usual recommendation letters and stuff. Do you need to have taken computer studies to enroll in this course? No, you do not need to have taken computer studies. How did Zone01 begin? There's an entire book of how Zone01 was founded and its history. Of course, I can share that with you guys. Do you issue certificates after completion of the training? I've answered that. Please share background information about Zone01 Kisumu and its objectives. I've done that. How much is the software development course? I have answered that. It's zero. You're not paying anything. Mode of learning is in-person, peer-to-peer learning. Is the software development course flooded? Again, this is not a course. It's not a school. How long will it take? I've answered that. Will I have to reside in Kisumu for 2 years? Yes, you'll have to reside in Kisumu for 2 years. Or can I schedule classes once in a while for travel? No, you can't do that. How long is the course? I've answered that. How do you do Kisumu? How do you do in Kisumu? I'm doing well. Yes. So do the sessions have a specific time they will start? So we are currently, creating the maybe I can show you this. Let me show you guys. So this this is going to be the Zone01 campus here. That will be the server room where you guys will be. All the servers will be in there. We are currently trying to partition this room. I don't know if you can see that. It's an entire space where we've done a bit of branding. I'm not sure if you can see that. But we are going to, we are, the construction workers are actually partitioning this weekend. And then next week there'll be wiring and things of that sort. The construction should take about a few weeks, 2, 3 weeks. And then after that, we will invite you for the in-person check-in sessions. So yeah, I'll give exact dates when you have them, but let's create the space first for you guys. That will take about 3, 4 weeks. For those in session again, will there be any other recruitment in the near future? Yeah, the recruitment will be, on a rolling basis. We'll have another cohort next year and the year after that, and so on and so forth. But the problem with that is that people will have known about this program, and getting in will be harder than it is right now. It's easier to get in right now than when a lot of people know about it. Yeah, like I've said, this is. We hope that it will be, a continuous process where next year you have another cohort, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. Yeah. So, don't know if there are any more questions. I'd like to hear your voices and maybe Sorry, is anyone speaking? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. Is everyone okay, or is there any more questions? So I think you will pin your number there in case anyone has a question. That is the company number. You can call and reach out for any further clarification. Yeah.
Yeah, I've shared my number with you guys on the.
Yes, yes. You guys msiongope kuuliza swali. You can ask, you can call, atajibu, and pia you can reach out to your heads. Wataweza kukupea hii number. I'll share to them the number kama hawajapata bado, so that you can get in touch with them, ama ukinipigia I'll connect you pia, tuone vile itakuwa. So
Yeah, and just wanted to mention, I also wanted to thank you for putting this together, because without you, I don't know, I don't think this meeting would have been possible. So thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate it. I look forward to meeting you um, in a couple of weeks' time when we start this program, because you told me you passed. Congratulations. So yeah, thank you so much.
okay, so karibu sana, and I'm facing some challenges kwa ofisi ya nini internet, so kama hakuna swali eh, I think tunaweza fika hapo, but if there's a question tunaweza endelea tu.
Yeah, maybe I still have an hour. No, 45 minutes, not an hour. So I feel like I've covered all bases. Of course, you guys are students and you are probably in session right now and invested a lot of resources, time, money in your higher education, which is great. This program is open to you guys, especially say if you will have completed your education and you haven't been employed for one reason or the other. You can always try your luck with us. It's open to everyone. We will not ask you for bribes or your qualifications from the university or your KCSE certificate, or did you get or did you not get. It's the entry level. The barrier to entry is essentially playing the two online games and scoring highly, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Get an internet connection, use your phone, use a laptop or a desktop, and apply to these opportunities. They are there for you, they've been created for you, and please take advantage of this. Okay? All right. So if there are no more questions, I'd like to end this here. Once again, thank you for taking your time to listen in. Thank you for joining in. I hope I was able to clarify some of the questions that you had, and I hope to see some of you um, apply and, we'll welcome you with open arms at Lake Hub. Again, thank you, Frank, Sila, for this. We'll be in constant communication, I know. And I want to wish all of you a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. and good luck with everything. So, bye bye. Thank you. Bye.